Hi, in this fourth part of the intro to 2D shapes, we will talk about two new features. First, the Boolean operation and the outline. So, let's start with the Boolean. Let's create some shapes first. I will create a rectangle, circle, and make sure that they are intersecting. Another circle here. Now, same as before with the trim and extend, those shapes should be part of the same spline to be able to use the Boolean operations. So you can select any one of them, convert to editable spline. From here I can use the attach feature, and I will click the other shapes. Now they are all part of the same spline. So now I need to go to spline subobject level. I will select this rectangle, this spline, and I will go here to Boolean. Now in Boolean we have three operations: union, subtraction, and intersection. So let's start with the union. So first you need to select one of the splines, like we did here. Now you need to click the Boolean button. Now I will choose this shape here. As you can see, what happens here when we use the union, the part of this second shape that we clicked, that is the part that it is intersecting the first selected spline, will be removed, and the part that is outside this rectangle, this shape, will be added. So now we will have a new contour. The difference between here the Boolean and the trim that we saw in the last video is that if we go to vertex, the vertices are already welded, so we don't need to weld the vertices. We have only one vertex here. So again we go to spline. Now let's choose subtraction. So click subtraction. Don't forget that you need to select one of the splines. So I will click Boolean. Now I will click on this one, on this circle. So what happened here with the subtraction is that this shape was subtracted from this contour, so we will end up with this new contour now. The last one is intersection. So the Boolean button is still pressed. Now if I click here, now before we do it, when I click, what will happen is that the intersection part, the part that is common with to this shape and this one, will remain, and all other segments will be removed. So I will click this one, and as you can see, everything else disappeared, and we will have this intersecting part remained. Now I will click on subtraction. First let's select this one, subtraction, Boolean. Now if I add extrude modifier, as you can see, it is extruded as a solid because the vertices are already welded. You can create very interesting shapes using the Boolean operations. Okay, now let's talk about the outline feature. I will create a shape, go to spline, select the spline, and here in the outline there is two ways to do the outline. First, I can click the button, and when the mouse is close to the shape, the cursor changes to reflect the outline tool, so I can click and drag upward or downward. I will turn off the snap. So if you don't like the result, just Ctrl Z to undo. You can click again. Now another way is to add a numeric value, to be precise, let's say 20 in this direction. Ctrl Z, minus 20 in this direction. Ctrl Z. Now if I choose this option here, center, and I will use a value of 30, if I click enter, it will do the outline in both directions. So it will do an offset of 15 in this direction and 15 in this direction. To be sure about the value here, I can go to helpers, tape, activate the snap, and measure the distance. Click here and drag and release. As you can see here, the value is 30. So I will delete the tape modifier, tape helper. So basically that's it for this tutorial. Hope you like it, and if you do, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. Thank you.